Right, so it's time for the Yugoslavia match. And, well, I've been sitting here looking at the tactics and stuff. Actually, it's the day after. Yeah, I just have to click through one more day. But anyway, we're playing Yugoslavia, and they are deploying a counter-attack formation. We faced that stuff before, but it hasn't been easy. And I don't know. I just don't know. But Jan Oster does look great. And, well, they all do. I guess Rob Savage is the weakest player of the attacking midfielder. So he'd have to go if I choose the three-man compact midfield instead. But we are playing a home match. And of course the risk with a counter when playing against a counter-attack formation is that they if they're good players, then they'll just want us to go forward and try to attack, and as soon as we lose the ball, they'll quickly have it in our own goal net, which is what we don't want. But anyway, yeah, Steve Jenkins gets the transfer. Whatever. Anyway, it's sort of a question of how confident I am with our own attacking capabilities. Now this Roland guy, he hasn't been playing a lot since his transfer. He recently transferred to Liverpool for a little bit less than Chelsea originally bought him for. Hasn't played any games since, and this was in January or something like that. So now I'm going with Carl Robinson instead. Looks like he's in better form. And got Pembridge as a backup. I don't know, Hartson. Yeah. Dean Hopkins, that guy, I don't know. And Bowen has terrible determination. So basically we're going with sort of the same kits as before. I called this guy up because he looked a little bit more cheerful than Jeff Williams. I don't know why I didn't just leave him out of the squad altogether. Don't have any use for him in the form that he's in. But anyway, I'm sticking to Marola on the right back. That's sort of my go-to solution for that position. And well, I think I'll also stick to Davies up front. So, and Carl Davies is still poor form and playing terribly actually for Derby. So really no need to select him for the bench. This guy looks pretty good as well, but I don't want to count on him for an important game like this. And I think I'll just go with the attacking formation now that, well, this Rollins guy isn't like superb like he sometimes is. I've almost gotten used to him just being in great form. But anyway, one big problem coming up, it's not a big problem right now, but it might turn into a big problem, is, as you know, Mark Crossley is the third choice goalkeeper in Coventry. But that wasn't a problem because Damien Jarman is number one in Newcastle, right? Wrong. He's played 20 matches this season, but I don't know whether he'll get any. Well, wow, now he's back. So that wasn't wrong. But apparently he got the last match, so they're swapping a little bit back and forth. Edwin van der Sar had been chosen as their number one for 19 matches, I think, in a row. Lots of matches with, oh, that's Damon Jarman. That's also Damon German. So they're losing some matches and stuff. But at some point, I think a month ago or something, when I checked, um, their form had begun to go upwards again after going with Edwin van der Sar. But anyway, I'm hoping that our guy will win the keeper battle in Newcastle right now. Obviously, he's away on international duty with us. And that's the match that we're going to play right about now. So let's see what happens when we are the hosts in a qualifying match, a Euro 2004 qualifying match against Yugoslavia, the country formerly known as Yugoslavia. Yes! Our luck seems to continue. I hope it continues like that. And that's our attacking midfielder center. Oh! And Giggs. See? So we're staying ahead on the table. By the way, what I'll do now... Oh, this is great. What I'll be doing now for this episode... Whoa! Yes, John Oster again. Is just play through all of the spring matches, because the rest of them, really, they're matches that we're just supposed to win. Rob Savage hasn't played very well, but it's 3-0. We're 3-0 up against Yugoslavia, so no need to substitute anyone just now. Wait, whoops. I did this too early, so I have to press space again. It's not as easy pressing space as it is when just playing on a normal PC, obviously. Right, so this is going great. Seems that even though they started out fairly well, no, they didn't. They're just playing terribly, actually, Yugoslavia. So this is a lot easier than I'd anticipated. Robinson has a yellow card. So let's just get this Brace guy back on international duty. And Marola can play up there. Yes. Okay. So one more substitution maybe. Yep. I think I'll go with Hartson in this role right now. Instead of Andy Davies, who hasn't scored, so why not? It's fresh off the bench. And second yellow card again, and not again, I mean the second red card for Yugoslavia. This really is turning out great for us, and well, both Speed and Oster gets a rating of 10. They get a rating of 10. After this performance, I think a lot of happy Welsh supporters going home from the National Stadium this night in March 2003, dreaming of future triumphs at the 2004 Euros. So this was awesome, and 2 assists from Andy Davies. Actually, I didn't even notice before. So he did play well after all. And after this match, the table looks like, wait for it, here. Looks like this. It's Wales on top with 10 points, and Slovenia and France right behind us. All right, so I'm in my car. Yeah, just finished teaching this Looking at this. Wait a sec. Alright, restoring the Red Dragons data once again. I'm sitting in my car, just finished teaching. It's a Friday afternoon. Everything is hunky-dory, as the late David Bowie would probably say. Anyway, I've clicked through a bit more time. It was a great win against Yugoslavia. I don't know the last time I talked about 2 remaining fixtures this spring. Obviously it's 3, and maybe the next one is not that easy, even though they only have 1 real player. But anyway, it's Slovenia away. I have no idea how these guys are lining up, because it looks like this, except it says ultra defensive. So it's not a counter attack or anything. We're playing them away. Might just want to go with this as usual. But one sad thing though is just days before this, I think I captured a screenshot of it. I don't know if I'll bother to edit it in, but because now I'm telling you, oh, I got sun in my eyes and stuff. Anyway, right. Our keeper, the new keeper, what's his name, from Newcastle, who I talked a bit about him last time, Damien Jarman, who does get playing time for Newcastle. He, right, yeah, a lot of sun in my eyes right now. But he was just injured, so he's out for about a week. A chest injury that keeps him out of this game, and it's not super great. So I was considering using some guy called Cohen Pascoe, who's a Wales under 21 keeper who was just picked up from a free transfer by Bolton. But I'm not sure his performances warrant an international calling up. I can wait with this guy. Let him just concentrate on Bolton for now. They are playing in Division 2 anyway, so it's not super impressive. So I went with third choice for the World Cup, Damon Ramasot with, I don't know, must have some tie in him. But he's a really good keeper, a promising keeper that I already gave a cap, but still on a free transfer. No clubs have found out that he exists yet. But obviously this guy's Neville Southall, so why not choose him? And then we've got Mark Crossley, and he's an average form and very good morale. And being that he's been playing really well for us, especially at the World Cup, I'm going with him as first choice in this match. Slovenia on the 26th. So, just have a few matches to click through. Maybe I can think of something interesting to say. Maybe not, then I'll probably just end up, I don't know, fast forwarding some way or editing this stuff out. But something interesting might happen. Hopefully not a new injury or anything, but well, the other teams are playing. So France beats Malta 4-0. Everyone beats Malta, so no surprise there. Oh, right, that's a bit better with the sun. So, yeah. This is the kind of match that could go wrong, but we've had such a great start, so hopefully we can just soldier on and keep getting results, even in an away match like this. So I don't know if there's anything special that, well, we've got Carl Davies with very poor form. I considered not even calling him up, but I will be using him for the next few matches, the easy ones against Malta and Cyprus, because, well, just hoping that that a few matches for Wales might help his form and help him play better at his club team. So Bowen looks pretty good, but I don't know. He's not of much use as on the bench, but Pembridge looks pretty worn out. John Oster plays well every time for us. He's really good. Rob Savage, maybe not so much, and he's a bit better with determination. So this time I think I'll go with this Bowen guy and have Savage on the bench. And he's pretty pacey and stuff, so why not try him on the right wing, just to try a little bit, something a little bit different. Central defense, Page is very good. Adrian Williams, average and okay. David Hughes, very good and superb. Yeah, maybe just, well, try something a little bit different. Usually works for me sometimes because, well, I assume those players want to play well when they get the chance. So let's try this. Looks about right. I don't know, what about Hartson? Good and okay. Andy Davies, superb and scoring goals in York. So that's pretty awesome. And here we go. And I'm gonna play this a bit fast. And hopefully Mark Crossley will want to prove himself as well, having not played a match in a long time. So, looks like a pretty even match. Well, actually, they have more shots on target. We have a bit more overall percentage of the play. They have more corners. And seems like it's mostly, well, we're winning midfield, so it's defense and attack that isn't going so well. Robert Page, not impressing so far. Yeah. So I think I'll just remedy that right away with Adrian Williams getting back in. And yeah. Oh, right. I'm gonna. Right. So slow and easy. So I have time to make changes. Now, right. Now would have been a good time. Davies with another shot on goal. Come on now. Another corner. Yet another corner. Come on. One more. Ah, finally. That's a relief. Right, so finally something came of all the corners. Coleman really isn't playing very well. He is the captain. Right. What to do? Another assist from Davies. So maybe I should just do nothing. This Bowen guy has played well, so that was probably a wise choice to include him in the starting lineup for once. Davies, I don't know. I've still got Hartson on the bench, but maybe I'll just wait 10 minutes or so. He's really good in the air, which Andy Davies isn't, to say it mildly. So, yeah, there we go. So, an Andy Davies goal. No, Oster. So maybe another assist. I thought I just saw his name there, but right, another assist from Andy Davies. That's pretty cool. With two of those. So hopefully this is. Oh, I was just about to say, and I will say it now, that it can't really go wrong at this point. Shouldn't go wrong. Certainly not now. So that's a 3-0 lead. And I'm going to make... that's a hat trick from John Oster. That's pretty awesome. In the attacking midfielder position. And 37 caps, and now it's going to be 38 caps and 14 goals. That's pretty good for a midfielder. And I'm going to get this Bone guy out. I have Rob Savage back in the lineup. And then the last one, Hartson or Coleman. What? Coleman suddenly jumps to a 7 in rating. He really hasn't played very well. And I think I'll just go with the John Hartson, the usual substitution. So let's just get him on in the final minutes. Alright, a goal from Gary Speed. See, there's no need to worry about this match. I'm winning it comfortably with a lot of late goals. See, it was 0-0 in the first hour of this match. But right now, 4-0 on Luchki Vrot or whatever. If any of you can remember the name of the capital of Slovenia, then I give you extra points. I'm done teaching this week. It's Friday afternoon, so well, what is it? What? Right, I'm guessing here Ljubljana, something like that. But anyway, I'll have fond memories of this match for the rest of the qualification, at least. This is really important that we don't go out and do something silly in a match like this. That could have gone either way. You saw that from the halftime statistics. So even though it's one of the teams with lots of grayed out players, the game, the game engine just ends up inventing these players that are sort of the right level for that nation. And Slovenia and Wales, they should be sort of similar in strength, I guess. I'm hoping that Welsh followers or viewers don't take offense from that, but Slovenia, they're not a bad footballing nation. They really aren't. But this was a poor result for them, and we're top of this table. It's a bit unreal with France behind us, but that's the way it is, and I think we've earned it. And I'm gonna save now and get back to you come June with the two easy matches. They're supposed to be easy, so probably I'll just play them real quick and include them in the same episode. So see you guys in just a bit. Right, so just wanted to show you a couple of screens from the end of the season. Tottenham Hotspur win the UEFA Cup, Inter win the Cup Winners' Cup, and Everton the Premier Division. Um, well, I'm going to show you all the league tables, top to bottom, all the three English ones anyway, which are the only ones that I'm playing in this save game. And I won't spend a lot of time talking about them. You can pause it if you're really interested. These are the top goal scorers in Division 2. John Hartson knocks up a lot of assists, but besides that, he's not having the best season. Leeds win the FA Cup, and Liverpool also win the Champions League with a win over Barcelona. So that's pretty great for them. Mark Crossley finally decided to request a transfer, and so did Jeff Williams. And Gary Speed didn't. He's still happy in Everton. Andy Davies is in York, but is also interesting to other clubs. Back again, ready to play the two June matches in my Bloody Red Dragons save game, or Red Dragons save game. Anyway, I'm just sticking to the hashtag, even though it's fairly long to type, but anyway, it's my own. No one else is using that, so now it's Malta and Cyprus. Hopefully we can beat them easily. So I chose this Jenkins guy just because I don't want Jeff Williams running around in my squad spreading negative vibes. He had very low morale and 20 influence. So even though he's an all-round defender, I'm just not considering him for these matches. So hopefully, well, I'm just feeling basically the same team as last time. But I just remembered I did consider using Carl Davies just in order to get him into shape. Because, what the hell? I don't know what's going on with that guy. Season's over, by the way. Everton won the Premier League. Different teams won different stuff. Southampton is still stuck in the second division, and that's basically it. So this guy played well the last time. Stoke won the first division, so he'll be going up to the Premier League. This Bowen guy played fairly well for Stoke City. So I could move Oster over there. Well, I don't know. This should be the easy one. It's Malta, and it's the home match. So why not just choose him and Oster right there, and with Savage as the backup, that should be good enough. Yeah, I'm pretty much covered that way. Carl Davies like that, and then a direct style. So was he fit, by the way? I didn't even notice. Yeah, 100%, but then poor form. Whatever. I'm playing this match, and it better go well because we got the results in all the other matches. So, well, I know anything can happen, right? But I'm really counting on them to... No. Sucks. So that was our captain. Got Gary Speed with superb morale. Page is low morale and an influence of 19. Well, anyway, that's what it is. Nothing to do about that except punish Malta in the form of a lot of goals, hopefully. Why am I playing so slowly, by the way? I thought I had clicked that one already, but maybe I was just taken aback by the injury and sort of forgot. But anyway, freaking in a dangerous position, coming around gigs, no, right. Okay. Still no goals. Corner, at least. Header from Speed, but he puts it over. I guess it was a header. I always figure it is when it's him after a corner. Ah, come on. Right, so this has me worried a little bit. Let's see what happens in the second half. Andy Davies seemingly with a lot of chances. I think it's him every time. I haven't really noticed that it said Carl Davies at any point. But he didn't get a 6 in rating. So, alright, here we go. Defense splitting pass. And right to the older brother. Alright, this makes me happy. Just continue like this, please. I don't even mind a narrow victory. Just as long as we get the 3 points. So we can move on to the next match. Come on then. Another goal, please. Yes. Header. So Carl Davies is playing really well. So he's not the problem. I actually thought that would be it because it's the only, well, big change I made, isn't it? Ooh, I just realized I still have Crossley on goal. I don't know why. Because Jarman is back from his injury. So that was pretty stupid, and I definitely will regret it if suddenly Malta scores on a fluke. So will I have to change anything to avoid that? At this point, Page is playing well enough. Central midfield, I guess they're doing alright. I mean, I don't have anything better to replace them with. Aside from moving Oster and... yeah, aside from moving Oster down there. But he's not really... maybe not a workaholic like those guys are, and he's getting a little bit tired himself. So... maybe I'll get Hartson in at some point. But right now, I'm just hoping for one more goal with the squad that's already playing. Come on. This has me a lot more nervous than I thought I would be in this match. Another shot from Andy Davies that didn't lead to a goal, or, I mean... so... the stats Right. So they have no shots on target. We're pretty much in control of everything. I've got a great squad and they're playing well. So Giggs is lots of players are tired. So Rob Savage, I don't know. I'll just have Rob Savage and John Hartson on. Why not? Why not try that? No. Goes just over. Right. I'm scared of Malta. I admit it. I'm scared of them right now. Change to attacking formation. Hartson, please. Call Davies. And that, of course, is why I included him in the starting 11. Right. So, yes. Okay, so no need to play this slowly anymore. Let's just speed up the rest of the match. Like this. Savage even scored. And then Carl Davies with another attempted goal. Well, I feel a lot better now. Just seems like it's going to be a 3-0 victory, and it is, yes. And Carl Davies picks up the Man of the Match award after a terrible season in Derby. Having been sold to Derby last season, and then playing at an average rating of 5.88 this season in 9 matches. I don't know what they're doing with him. If they're using him somewhere completely wrong, or what it is. But yeah, he's losing value in Derby. He was sold for 1 million. He's worth 800,000 now. Poor form and everything, but seems like he steps up when playing for the Welsh team, the Welsh national team. So that's great. I'm not complaining. And it's the first match from Wales where those two brothers are the best rated players on the field. So that's maybe the start of a new era. I don't know. I do hope Coleman is not injured for a long time, by the way, because he's been incremental to our success just since the beginning of this save game. Out for a couple of weeks. Well, could have been worse, I guess. So he's back after the summer break. And we'll do without him for now. With Kit Simons, he also gets a promotion, by the way, to the Premier League by coming in second in the first division, if I remember correctly. And now I'm going with Jarman instead of Crossley, having remembered that. And I don't know about Page, low morale still. Williams has good morale, but it's not as high profile a player. Page plays in the Premier League and is quite good. So maybe I should just stick to the same guys if they're ready for it. I've got only a week until the next game, the next match. So, whoa! Andy Davies for 4.2 million. He was unavailable, but obviously he had a big transfer clause, or what's it called, big club something, and was sold for 4.2 million to Middlesbrough, a Premier Division team. So he's the first. Is he the first? I think he's the first of the two Davies brothers to make the Premier League. He was sold mid-season to York, and they play in the oh crap. They play in the first division. So that's our goalkeeper out for about a week with a bruised head. I did not choose, I did actually consider it, but I didn't choose a third goalkeeper for these two matches. So that means that we are out of goalkeepers on the bench, I mean, as reserves. So it'll be good old Mark Crossley tending the goal for us. And no substitute on the bench. Hartson out for a week as well. So lots of small injuries hitting us hard between these two matches. I've got right Crossley there, so number 12, that could be, I don't know, Williams instead. That guy there, so that leaves room for maybe Rollins, I don't know, or someone else. Yeah, Hartson is out, so I might as well do this and have, whoops, Pembridge maybe, or, yeah, Hopkins, why not? Cute young guy. Right. No captaincy for Kit Simons, that should go to Gary Speed. Fixtures and results, Cyprus away, and it's today. So let's look at, right, the physical condition looks fine. Page has low morale. Poor form for Carl Davies still. But, well, it didn't really hinder his playing capabilities last time around, so let's try the same thing again. Wales, away match against Cyprus. The last one against Cyprus wasn't as comfortable a win as I would have liked it to, so maybe yes, right. So this one hopefully will play out better than the other match against Malta, where I think I had to worry a bit too much considering the opponent. So I just want these games over with, basically. I don't know about you guys. I'm imagining you're not sitting on the edge of your seats or anything. So I just want no trouble at all and no injury for our only goalkeeper in the squad on this match day. Lots of Davies goals and a Speed goal, please. Yes. And yeah, that's basically it. And then I would like, right, great. I would like, after this match, for none of our players to retire, because, right, so Cyprus goal, because I've got Gary Speed. I'm worrying a bit that he might retire because he's not getting a lot of matches in Everton. He's still happy to stay for some reason. And I think, was there anyone else who's also... no, I don't know. Yeah, there was Mark Crossley. I was thinking about he might retire as well, getting no matches at all almost for Coventry. But anyway, let's see how it goes. This seems fine, even though Crossley isn't exactly impressing by not blocking the one shot that Cyprus managed in the first half. Right, now disallowed. Okay. No need to make it interesting by Cyprus scoring a goal. Right, great. That's right. Yeah, right, great. This was another Davies goal from the other brother this time, and one more. So this is going according to plan. Yes. Was that a hat trick? No, it was Robinson. So deflected over. Didn't say a save. So I think this is pretty cool. It's going great. Andy and Carl just strutting their stuff. Everyone except Paige playing very impressively, so I'll get him out. And maybe I'll try this guy. No, wait. They have the chance for a hat trick, right? Shouldn't stop them. So maybe I'll just get Rob Savage on instead of Oster. Instead. And no yellow cards so far. So that's pretty cool. Was that? Yes, it was. Alan? Alan. Andy Davies is his name. I should have learned that by now. And that was his first hat trick for Wales, which makes it 15 caps and 8 goals. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know if there's any need to make further substitutions. Maybe if, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I could get this guy on, Dean Hopkins, because Andy Davies, having scored the hat trick, doesn't need any more playing time. Then Carl Davies might get his hat trick if he's up front. I don't know. But Dean Hopkins gets his second cap. Plays for Scunthorpe, but he looks alright, just judging from the stats. And yeah, right. So I think probably a standing ovation for Andy Davies from the traveling Welsh supporters on the beautiful Isle of Cyprus on this beautiful June day, right? It should be a good trip. Yep, I'm satisfied with this. I'll take it. So next up is just me clicking through the summer break and hoping no one will retire, because I've got the regens I need, and hopefully someone will eventually pick up what's his name, the guy who is a regen of Neville Southall, and hopefully Carl Davies will get a lot more playing time in his club in the next season. And I don't know about that, but yes, this was a very good result. The table in Group 7 looks like this now. So France has drawn three matches now. So they got another draw against Yugoslavia. I didn't even notice for the other match with a red card for Bernard Lambourd. That's awesome. That's even better than the 2 wins that I got, because this means that right now we've got 2 matches left in the qualification. And those are the difficult teams, because we're playing the matches in the same order. So we've got France first and then Yugoslavia. But well, as long as we win one of them. No. yeah, that is right. As long as we win one of those, then we're first in Euro Championship Qualifying Series Group 7. That's more than I hoped for. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I really thought that we'd end up battling for the playoff match, but now my ambition should clearly be to get at least 3 points from those 2 matches. So I'll take the defeat against France as long as we win against Yugoslavia, but that's an away match. But still, we beat them 3-0 in the home match against them. So that should be realistic. So right now, I think a lot of Welsh supporters, wow, Carl Davies' average rating this season. So well, I was just going to say that a lot of Welsh supporters should be happy and hopeful at this time. And Carl Davies, that's an impressive record, but not a lot of matches. Is that like 3 matches or something like that? So, yeah, I wouldn't celebrate too much if I was him. He'd better just concentrate on getting his club game back on track. But anyway, I'm gonna save now, and then yeah, click through the summer break like I promised, and then I'll be back with the 2 very interesting, hopefully not too interesting matches against France and Yugoslavia. Bye for now.